What if I told you your next Samsung phone could work like a DSLR with real lens swapping? Sounds wild, right? But hang tight, because Samsung might be pulling off its boldest camera move yet, and that's just the beginning. We're diving into futuristic patents, a risky chip comeback, and a potential war with Apple. This isn't just another Galaxy update, this is Samsung rewriting the rulebook. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you love bleeding-edge tech with a dash of chaos, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow phone nerds. We've got a lot to talk about. So here's the scoop that's shaking the smartphone world. Samsung is cooking up a phone that could let you physically swap out camera lenses. Yep, not filters, not zoom modes, actual lenses, like on a DSLR. This isn't a rumor pulled out of thin air. Samsung filed a patent showing a smartphone body designed to accept modular lenses. Think magnetic locks, smart connections that tell the phone what lens is attached, and automatic adjustments to aperture or zoom. This means you could shoot ultra-wide at a concert, then slap on a telephoto lens and capture crisp detail from way across the stadium, all on one device. No third-party clip-ons, no weird attachments. This would be a fully integrated Samsung solution. Now here's where it gets crazier. Vivo's already tested similar tech at MWC, but Samsung has the software, sensor power, and global reach to turn this from niche experiment into a mainstream game changer. Just imagine, Galaxy Ultra could finally mean pro camera in your pocket for real. But camera tech isn't Samsung's only battlefield. Behind the scenes, they're locked in a high-stakes chip war, and the next few months could decide the future of Exynos. Remember how Samsung ditched its own chips for the S25 series because of poor yields? That blunder reportedly cost them $400 million. Now they're desperate for a comeback, and it's called the Exynos 2600. This chip is being built on a 2nm process, and Samsung Foundry is racing the clock to stabilize production. Current yields are somewhere around 40–50%, which may sound low, but it's actually a big leap forward. If they can get it past 60% by late 2025, mass production could be greenlit just in time for the Galaxy S26 series. But TSMC, who builds the Snapdragon chips, is already ahead with better yields and faster delivery. That's why Samsung is likely to use the Exynos 2600 only in certain regions like Europe for the S26 and S26 Plus, while keeping the more powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 locked to the S26 Ultra. It's a safe play, test the waters locally, then scale globally if things go well. That means two users with the same Galaxy S26 might have completely different processors under the hood, and depending on where you live, you'll either get Samsung's big redemption arc or Qualcomm's consistent performance. And speaking of redemption, Samsung's not just trying to fix chips, they're defending their title. In Q1 of 2025, they just barely held on to the global top spot over Apple. But with iPhone 17 lurking around the corner and Samsung's own Unpacked event heating up, the fight is far from over. Samsung's betting big on innovation, not just folding phones or AI tweaks, but deep hardware upgrades that could reshape the entire smartphone market. If this lens-swapping camera concept hits production, it could trigger a whole new era of mobile photography, maybe even lure DSLR fans into the Galaxy ecosystem. So here's the question, are we witnessing a Samsung renaissance, or is this just another round of almost made-it ideas? Will the Exynos 2600 finally dethrone Snapdragon in performance and efficiency, or will Samsung play it safe again? We'll know more as the year unfolds. But one thing's clear, the Galaxy S26 series isn't playing by the old rules. It's aiming to surprise us, and so far, it's working. Stick around, I'll be covering every twist and leak as they drop. Hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. Until next time, keep your eyes on the future and your lens ready to swap. Peace out.